to any French or Italian, I'm sure, whatever, most of them, if you ask them like, just give me one Korean book, like famous novel or something like this, they will be like,
It's in my
French passport.
Can I see your picture?
Of course. Right now I have like, so your family is from Nobel Prize, and I have a football jersey, and I'm like, yeah. When nobody really knew when it was Nobel Prize, but
what did he write? What's the name?
some Predic Mistral. If you check in France, there's many. No, it's too weird because it really sounds like I'm gonna brag out. Yeah, from my family, but like you have like a lot of high school and streets were named after him. So he wrote some poem that I've read that I did not necessarily understood because it's really like old literature. It was written like not even like normal French, but like old French. We have many dialects in France in the past century. It was like more in the north or in Brittany or...
It's hard for you to understand.
Well, yeah, it's not understandable. It's something like...
What's the title?
It's most famous, it's like a poem in a collection. It was called Mireille, Landscape of Provence in France, like southeast France. And it's this poem that made him win the Nobel Prize of Literature in 1916. I have to check Wikipedia. I know nothing without Wikipedia.
Like her mom?
Somehow I didn't know this, but I found out that he has also, the Wikipedia is also in Korean. I don't know who wrote it, but look at this boy. This guy.
Does he look like what?
He looks same as me. No. 1904.
Whoa. 멋있네.
That's a very interesting question. I wasn't expecting it. The Nobel Foundation gives income to the person who directly did it. I take some pension. Yeah. I get some income. I'm actually not allowed to say.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Renew the contract with the copyright companies. They are gonna renew it knowing like how much money it makes and how much you get from it. So when you negotiate that again, you have to obviously try to make it higher or keep it in a good amount. But if you give information about like how much you get or whatever, they may know how much you make and they can negotiate at lower income because they might think like, hey, now you can go down and go down and go down.
People know, yeah.
So the thing is, as much as, even though, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure that the people I'm negotiating are probably not going to watch this video, but still, I was told to not say it, so I'm keeping my word. But I respect things as long as they will give me money. I should not, like, broke their trust, let's say. But it's not crazy amount at all. It's literally, like, pocket money.
The people who run the foundation are Western.
Well, I think it's actually pretty simple. It's because of the impact of the literature. Like, no offense, but most of us have no idea about Korean literature. Like, if to any French or Italian, I'm sure, whatever, most of them, if you ask them, like, just give me one Korean book, like famous novel or something like this, they will be like, I think the influence is near to zero in terms of literature, Korean literature. And it's not something that Korea is really promoting also. If you look like what you're promoting right now, it's like movies, like the Korean producer, Korean music, probably the thing that makes you the most money.
Not literature.
But literature, you never see promotion for like Korean book or Korean literature, which I'm sure can be very interesting. But I guess they would need to work more on the translation, because obviously also maybe the fact that the books are not translated stop people from getting interest, because if they don't speak Korean, they're only gonna see some hieroglyph kind of thing like this. Well, you talk about the mobile phone, because I think people now they're always on their phone.
People who read will keep reading, and people who don't read will not read.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's like it's not gonna change unless there is something specific that's been done. Like the own ebook, that's the word, like ebooks on your phone or on your tab. If you think it's too hard to make them go away from their phone, just bring the books on
So
the
many
phone.
people do audiobooks now.
Yeah, audiobooks.